What is up, you guys? We are back for another episode of Kardashians Weekly here on AfterBuzz TV. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got the scribe and the homeless issue in LA, so make sure you stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to an all-new episode of Kardashians Weekly. We are back. We are a full panel once again.
Yay.
Last week it was just the guys. This week
You guys
we have,
miss us?
We did.
Aw.
I mean, we had a lot of fun, but I'm kidding. We missed you guys, and we're
truth
so
comes
happy you're
out.
back. And where can everyone find you on social media?
Hey guys, you can find me on Instagram at Shanti_Christina or Twitter at Shanti Christina.
And you guys can find me on Instagram at Guinwa Zeineddine.
You can find me on Twitter at Howard III, and of course my website, howardthird.com.
And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. And today we actually have the live chat up. So if you guys are watching live right now, make sure to recap with us. So let us know your thoughts, what you want to see more of, and just all around general statements and,
Just say
and
hi.
suggestions.
Say hi. We'll shout out to you
We'll
on,
shout
on
you
the air.
out. That's right. But let's get right into it. As always, we're going to be starting with tea time because we love spilling the tea on our favorite Kardashians.
We
So
do.
the first thing I wanted to talk about was a source close to US Weekly magazine said that Steph Shep is no longer working for Kim Kardashian, but that there's no bad blood. They are still going to be friends, but they have decided to make the split from their personal relationship. What do you guys think of this?
That's crazy because she's such a long time friend. She's been with Kim for 3 years or a little bit over. And then they have this long time relationship. So I think it's sad, but we saw last week's episode how Steph was like, I want to grow, I want to move on. And it was like, well, she did promote you to COO of her brand, so maybe you're growing, but I guess it wasn't enough. I don't know.
I would never want to quit from that job. That'd be the best job ever for me.
Yeah,
But
but
it-
you'd... Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say you'd probably be living in the shadow a lot. And
Exactly.
so it would be hard to grow.
That's true.
And she probably wants to do her own thing. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how successful you become working for other people, everybody wants to work for themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
a
true.
good point.
That's true. And the source also says that she still went to Kim's birthday and Kendall's birthday, so it seems like everything's fine. Of course, we all know that Kourtney is super close to her. So I like that they can hopefully keep this relationship intact because they did spend a lot of time together, and it would be unfortunate if they went separate ways with bad blood. So I'm happy that they're at least friends.
So is Steph still part of her business ventures? I think that she had a big hand in Kimoji,
Yeah.
a
Oh, yeah.
huge part of it. So is she still going to do that?
I'm sure she's still getting royalties, but she's not going to be working with her professionally at
Really?
all, it sounds like, anymore. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's totally made a split.
I wonder what she's going to do instead.
I
I don't know. I wonder if she'll come back if things don't work out. I don't know. I hope the best for her. I hope she finds exactly what she wants because I know, you want to live for yourself, like Guinwa said. So, kind of crazy. But
What were you going to say, Howard?
I was just going to say, you're COO of all these brands now.
Right?
Yeah.
I think she should stay for at least maybe give it a year. A year and some change.
I think that she shouldn't be the personal assistant anymore, but she should still do the,
I'm interested to
all the
see what
brand
else she
stuff.
wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like when you're so highly put up there with elite people and you have a huge part in helping them with their business ventures, you're making tons of money. That's so successful to a lot of us because we're like, oh my gosh, we can only dream of that. But in her mind, I wonder what her dreams are and what she wants to do going forward because I don't know, it just seems different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope I wish her the best.
I wonder now that she's not with Kim if she can come in for an interview.
I was just
Steph, come on in, girl. Let's talk. What are you?
Yeah.
Let's
what are
promote you
doing?
in your future business ventures, whatever they may be.
Exactly.
gotta
Right?
reach
I just
out to
want to
her.
talk. I just want to talk.
Yeah.
What's going on? Come on in, Steph.
Yeah, so she'll be here next week. The next thing I wanted to talk about, this is really amazing, but Kim's fragrances grossed over $10 million in
crazy.
one day.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And people hadn't even smelt it, right?
Yeah.
So they just purchased it, but they didn't even know what it smelled like.
Because there's no way they're only selling it on the kkwfragrance.com.
And what does it retail for? Do you guys know?
Ooh, that's something
It's
I don't
$35 because I was thinking about low-key getting it for myself.
know.
Okay.
It's $35 for the small one.
That's not
and
bad
then
at all.
It's $60 for the bigger one that's being shown. So they have so the tiny one is $35 and then the big one is $60.
Howard,
That's
if you get it, you
actually
should bring it in.
decent.
I was low-key thinking about it, and then plus shipping and handling, but
Oh.
I don't remember how much that is. But
I have her other scent, and I love it.
Really?
I feel like
And she like a lot of the scents that she does is gardenia, and gardenia is my favorite smell as well. So I bet it would smell real nice.
I believe it.
I like how she said though she's so excited that this is like her venture, and it's like she's not signed as a business deal to like just put her name on it. This is something that she created. She said that she actually got the inspiration for the bottle from the Paris robbery, because after that she really got into, when she took her hiatus and everything, she was really into healing crystals and stuff like that. It really comforted her and she really got into that. So she said that that is the inspiration behind the bottle, because she wanted something very beautiful, elegant, but with meaning, and it really brought a lot of peace to her life, is what she said. So it's neat that the bottle itself also has a lot to do with the fragrance, and it's like crystal, and it actually comes with a little bag of like 4 or 5 crystals in like a nice little velvety bag that are healing crystals. So it seems very cool, and I'm excited. And if one of you guys get it, you gotta like do a review for it for our show. That'd be really, really cool.
I love the vibe. Like I love the whole marketing vibe of the crystals. I think it's really cool and unique. Like the whole bottle looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to Steven. He commented saying that you guys are awesome. Thank you, Steven.
Thank you so much.
And then he's
Steven.
also asking, what did everyone think of how Kim acted this episode? So I guess we'll get to that once we go ahead and talk about the episode later on.
I guess we can preface that with, I was into it. I thought it was great that she did what she did, but a lot of people are skeptical on whether or not she meant it or not, and that's all we'll say for now. But stay tuned, Steven, for what we have to say about that.
Yes.
So another thing I wanted to talk about was that Chloe is actually going to be hosting for the second year in a row Thanksgiving in Cleveland. So what it made it sound like was that the whole family was going to go to Cleveland and Chloe was going to be in charge of it 110%. She said she wasn't going to buy anything pre-made, that she was going to make it all there herself. And usually she has the help of her family, but this time, since they're not going to have, you know,
She's by herself.
yeah, she's by
basically.
herself. No one else has any like utensils to be able to make things or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
all on her. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but it's all on her, and she's gonna have to just figure it out herself. And she said she's super nervous, but she's so excited. And I think it's gonna be interesting to have like a bunch of pregnant people at Thanksgiving. I'm sure they're gonna have to make extra food.
She seems like a good cook. They all kind of seem like good cooks, don't you think?
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't say
I don't know
that
about
about
Courtney. I don't know about
everybody.
Courtney.
No, not
I don't
Courtney.
know. I don't know about Kim.
Yeah.
Kim always Snapchats herself cooking, and she does like fried
Really?
chicken
Does
and
she?
all this stuff.
I don't
Like
know.
I see
soul
Chloe
food for
as being the one that can
Kanye.
cook, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
And
Yeah,
Kylie,
I
too.
give it-
Kylie,
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
She,
I think
I think
Kylie,
she just
Kim,
makes
and Chloe.
sweets though. Kylie?
No, she
She
makes
had
the
like a
shrimp
whole-
taco night.
Yeah.
How much of
Oh.
it is them cooking, and how much of it is a chef cooking, and then them like
Exactly.
stepping into like, get what I need.
That's so true.
Yeah.
They're like over there like pushing it around in the bowl.
I think
Yeah.
Chloe is probably the only one who could really like throw down. But
I feel
Yeah.
the same way.
all of
That's
them-
true.
I've never seen a chef so much in my life on a reality show. They always have a chef in their kitchen.
They do.
do.
And I know
And
that
I'm
Chris
jealous.
came out with like a cookbook. I wonder if she can really cook.
Oh yeah. I feel
Somebody
like she
wrote
can,
that
though.
cookbook.
Yeah.
for
Because
her.
you know, like back in the
Yeah.
day, she probably didn't always have a chef.
No.
That's true.
No.
That's true. But I would definitely want to try Kylie's shrimp tacos, because she says she makes them like almost every day. She just loves them so much. But she's done some cool stuff on her app where she's done like cooking tutorials. So
Hungry once again tonight.
yes, I'm starving.
Me at least.
I'm starving.
We're just
so
gonna keep talking about food.
I know. So while on the Late Late Show with James Corden, Kim was there. She did the what's that? Spill Your Guts is the
Spill your
yeah.
guts, yeah.
And she ended up, to avoid having to answer questions on whether or not Kylie and Chloe were pregnant, she had to drink a sardine smoothie, and she chose the
Ew.
sardine smoothie.
I'm no longer
Ew.
hungry at this point.
Okay.
Speaking
no.
of food.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is that really a sardine smoothie?
That's what I mean.
Like, is it
don't
really
know.
what it is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like the
Or is it
sardine
like a-
smoothie, probably, but I think some of the other things, like sometimes they have like whale sperm and like
Yeah.
different things like that. I don't think that that's
Like
sanitary.
I have the video if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, yeah, let's
do?
watch
Oh
it.
my
Let's
gosh.
watch it.
Okay, give me one quick second. I'll pull it right
Okay.
This is
okay.
going to be crazy because she answered a lot of funny questions, but just that one in particular, it kind of shows that they must be pregnant, because otherwise, why would
That's true.
she drink the sardine
true?
smoothie?
Yes or no? Kim Kardashian is always one to clear up rumors about her fam, but when it comes to the pregnancy rumors surrounding her sisters, she'll do anything to keep them safe. This episode is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's best unlimited network. Someone please get this girl a Sister of the Year award, because damn. Every Kar-Jenner fan knows that Kim isn't really the best secret keeper in the family. In fact, that award goes to Momager Kris Jenner. However, Kimmy surprised us all when she actually kept a huge family secret during her appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden. During a game of Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, James tried so hard to get Kim to spill the deets on all the rumors surrounding Khloe and Kylie, and guess what, guys? She did not say a single word.
There have been lots of rumors about your sisters, Khloe and Kylie, being pregnant. Are they true, yes or no?
Well,
That's amazing.
Wow.
I couldn't do it.
Did you drink
Shout
all
out
of
to
it?
that guy Emil. He actually is a fellow AfterBuzz host.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Emil.
It's so funny because I actually did I met him before he was on the project that I did, but that's hilarious. I recognized him. But yeah, that's crazy though.
Cool.
What do you think? I don't feel like she would do it. She wouldn't.
I would never. I would never drink that. I'm sorry. No.
No.
No, definitely not. Maybe
I
we
mean-
should do our own here on something.
Oh my gosh.
But it won't be sardines. It'll be like you have to drink, I don't know, whatever's a nasty drink.
Something really bad, like one of those healthy green smoothies.
I can do that. Anything that's like vegetable doesn't matter, but like anything raw, like
Ugh.
fish or meat or raw meat, no,
Or
no.
why don't we blend up a California roll for you?
Oh, okay. I'll have that. I'll take that.
You actually would go for that?
Yeah, I would drink a California roll. That's not bad.
I mean, I might try it. Another thing that I was really excited to talk about is the fact that tomorrow Kylie launches like her 6 or 7 pop-up shops that are going to be a part of Topshop. There's going to be one at the Grove that I'm really excited about, and we talked about trying to maybe go this next weekend, which would be really cool. But yeah, so she's going to be renting out a part of Topshop, and instead of having it like a whole big store of just her, just a section. So I think it's really
That's
interesting.
smart. That is very
Yeah.
smart.
I wonder how crazy it's going to be though, because whenever I went to the pop-up shop in LA at the Topanga Mall, there was a huge line. Huge
Really?
line. There's a huge queue area and like another one, and so
Oh,
you had to go from
gosh.
one, and then they let 10 people over to the other line. And I think I was only there for maybe an hour and a half or two, but the first day, fans waited like over 24 hours. It was crazy.
It'll probably be that way for the first week or so, and then it'll calm down. So I probably would not go for
Yeah,
another
we
week.
should
That's
probably
true.
reschedule.
I can't wait in the line, man.
Yeah, that's true, because if we did go tomorrow, it would be just insane.
No.
probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
Oh
recommend
my
it.
god.
No.
Do we know how long it's lasting
Yes,
for?
it's going to be from November 20th to December 20th.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So a
So,
month
yeah.
to get your Kylie Cosmetics if you live in LA.
LA, New York, Chicago, Vegas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're going to have to let us
Oh,
know.
yeah,
You should go to the
you
Vegas.
love
I would be for. I actually went there last week thinking that it already launched, and yeah, it turns out it didn't. But I definitely will stop by. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be as crazy as the one in LA.
You should take some photos or film a
I
little
will.
segment. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I
That
will.
would be nice. We
That's
should go
awesome.
to Kylie's and we should go to Chloe's. Chloe's doing one on
my
the
gosh.
1st of
Good.
December.
In Top
point.
Shop too.
No, she's gonna have her own like Good American. Like,
And it's going to be
Its
at
own
the
shop.
Americana on December 1st. It's like an entire storefront. Like, it's going to be a big one.
you know, love me some Chloe.
I doubt she's. The sad thing is, though, is like the cool thing about these pop-up shops is that usually they will go and like kick it off and like show their face and smile for the cameras and meet a few fans. But since they're both pregnant, Kylie is for sure not going to be at her pop-up shops.
No.
Probably.
Chloe gonna
I
be
don't
there?
know. I doubt it.
Did you hear about the shade in her pop-up shop in New York? Like,
No.
I was Googling stuff a couple weeks ago, and she had a Good American pop-up shop in New York, and they set up a bunch of, like, barricades outside so that people could, like, there could be a huge line and there could be a ton of people. But basically, not that many people showed up.
Oh,
Yeah, like, nobody was waiting outside.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know if it was, like, the media, like, twisting it, and if probably a lot of people really were there, but they were like basically saying that no one showed up in comparison to Kylie's pop-up shops.
wow.
Wow.
I mean, Kylie is definitely, I guess, more talked about. And at the time, especially
Yeah.
when the original pop-up shops came out, she was at the height of her.
And it's not just that.
Game.
Look at the audience and the fan base for each. I mean, the fan base for Kylie are a lot younger than Chloe. The ones that really like Chloe or support Chloe are busy with their lives working and stuff.
Right.
Other ones, who support Kylie are just teenagers.
That they're
all
like,
about
yeah.
Kylie. So yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Very good
excited.
point.
We've got to go, though. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
will.
That's so cool.
not
I'm so
tomorrow.
happy that they're coming out with these. Yeah, not tomorrow. I'm so happy that they're coming out with these stores and kind of just expanding their brand. It's exciting to see how they go forward. In
Yeah.
that. So I'm excited. The next thing I wanted to talk about is that Kylie is still working. She came out with her holiday collection. She's going to be coming out with 2 launches. This is the first one.
She swatched them too on Instagram
Oh,
story,
really?
I believe. They look so good. The pigmentation looks amazing.
That's so cool. We got
Yeah.
the Naughty palette and the Nice palette. Are any of you guys planning on getting this?
I might get the Naughty palette. I like the colors in it a little bit better. Even though, honestly, I'm a little skeptical about them because there's a lot of similar shades in both palettes.
Oh, really?
And when I think of Naughty, I would think like more, I don't know, warm tone and something that's a little bit more dark on the dark end. And then Nice palette is just a warm palette where it has a lot of like, you know, pink and purple shimmery colors, but it wasn't like that. I felt like they were both pretty warm palettes. I didn't like.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty cool, though. She didn't say what she was going to be launching closer to Christmas, but the second launch she said is going to be something she has never came out with on Kylie Cosmetics before yet. So we're not sure if there's
Mascara?
Maybe eyelashes or
Something, yeah,
'Cause
other
she
than
said,
eyeshadow and lipstick.
yeah, because she said something on her Snapchat. She's like, the second launch, you can't tell it, but I'm wearing them right now. So she said them. So I'm thinking it's eyelashes.
Lashes. Smart, yeah.
Yeah, has to be,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
That'd be cool. I
Yeah.
know that my friend Shayla is gonna freak out though. She like loves fake lashes. She like is all about it.
Yeah.
By the way,
Are you guys wearing them right now?
No.
No?
I don't.
I have extensions.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought
Wow.
lashes were going out because
Yeah,
extensions
no.
were like the new thing.
Wait, yours
That's
are
true.
real?
Yeah.
Stop.
Wow.
You're
Wait,
lying.
hold on. Look at me.
No, I'm serious.
Mine aren't even that
You
long
can
and
pull
mine are
them
fake.
out if you want. No,
No.
they're real.
But I don't even see the extensions. How does
That's why they're
extensions work?
amazing. They glue in
Yeah.
each
And
individual
how long
one
does it
onto
last?
your couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
They individually glue them onto your eyelid.
But you gotta make sure when taking off
Eyelash.
your makeup, you don't put any oil-based
Yeah.
makeup so it doesn't remove the extension.
so
They're
have
high
you,
maintenance.
have you ever like been putting on mascara and then some of them come off?
Well, yeah, they fall out with your natural lashes, so they shed
Interesting.
throughout.
You shed like a dog? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's really cool
Similar.
though because you could not tell at all. They're really good.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And the next thing that I was really surprised to know is that Kendall will not be walking for the Victoria's Secret fashion show this year.
Whoa,
not?
why not?
And apparently it's because she is doing a multi-million-dollar deal with La Perla
Perla.
Lingerie. And
Oh,
so
okay.
because of that, it excludes her
Oh.
from promoting any other brand of lingerie.
That
So
makes sense.
I don't know why multi-million-dollar deal. I'm sure that they're probably paying more than Victoria's Secret, maybe. But I'm surprised because I feel like that was like a big deal for her. Like that's a big fashion
Yeah,
show.
I think that it was like one of her dreams, and she did it. She did it 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now that she's done it, she's moving on to the next thing, and this new contract is probably so much money,
That's true.
and you can't do both. So, on to the next, right?
On to the next. I mean, I guess there's an open spot for one of you two.
I mean, I don't know about that, but thank you for the compliment, Dakota.
I just imagine myself like in lingerie.
Yeah,
It was
no,
so scary.
I mean, haven't you had to do that though for like the beauty pageants?
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of different than lingerie. So, I mean, yeah, you
Swimsuit,
walk on
right?
stage with like a bikini and stuff.
Yeah.
But even with that, honestly, it was the worst part of every pageant competition I had.
that's what a lot
I
of.
really
gosh.
didn't like it. I just felt awkward. Like everybody's just judging you walking down stage, and you got to act like you're super confident when you're really not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
no, thank you. I'll pass on that.
Was it anyone's favorite part of the show? Like the
no,
people watching.
a lot of
See,
girls
a lot of
don't
girls
actually
don't.
don't
Yeah.
like it at all.
It's
Yeah.
a little degrading.
It
I
is,
think.
Yeah.
you know, and the look at the judge's face, like you see them analyzing your body, and
Oh
it's
my
like,
God,
That's not healthy.
do I not look good? You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's definitely not
Yeah.
healthy. I do feel like with Victoria's Secret though, I feel like they cover you up more than a bikini because they end up putting these big
Yes,
elaborate shoulder
yes.
things on and then the wings and it just
yeah.
seems like
But it
there's
looks
a lot
sexier
more.
than a bikini, though.
That's true.
It definitely does. The lace, I love watching the show. Oh my
I know,
gosh.
me too. It's my
I always like to
favorite.
see like the performers as
I would like to host the Victoria's Secret
there
show.
you go.
Maybe I'll host rather than model.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm really excited for that, and then I'm also excited for something else happening around Christmas. Is the Christmas Kardashian special, which is going to be so fun.
Yeah, for sure.
We have seen a trailer for that tonight, and did you not see it?
No.
How are you? You must have walked
not
away.
been paying attention.
But it sounds hilarious, and basically there's a lot of drama because you know how Chris always seems to copy Kim.
Yeah.
And Kim wants to have a ice skating rink at her house, and so just to make Kim mad, Chris decides to do the same thing and everyone's in cahoots but Kim, and then Kim has to show up, and it's going to be a big ordeal. So I'm excited. I love when Chris pushes Kimmy's buttons. It's going to be good.
This is what happens when you have too much money.
I know.
Okay.
Like one ice skating rink isn't enough. Pretty funny. But let's get into the episode recap, you guys. So this episode was funny and serious, and we didn't really know what to think of it because there was just a lot of like conflicting things happening.
I agree.
We were laughing, and then we were crying, and then we were laughing again, and then we were like, what do we do now? But what were your overall thoughts?
I think I was saying this earlier. I think it's interesting when they bring up serious issues, but overall, Kardashians is supposed to be a super light-hearted, entertaining show. So it's kind of odd when they flip-flop back and forth between the things. But I thought it was cool that they were able to explore this huge issue that we have, not just in LA, but everywhere. And I learned a lot, and I feel like it's good because I think a lot of young viewers need to see that.
I agree. And I'm going to answer Steven's question as sharing my thoughts on the episode. How did I feel about Kim's reaction, or how Kim acted in this episode? I like the fact that she actually went down to talk to the people. That shows a lot of humbleness. I have fed the homeless before, and I've done a lot of community service, and it takes a lot of strength to be able to do that, and especially for Kim, being that she is a huge public figure. But did I think that it was genuine? A part of me did not really feel that it was genuine, to be honest with you, because I mean, she just, as soon as she got done interviewing the homeless people, she was in the car on her phone, like, yeah, that's sad, as just texting on her phone. Like, it just, where's the passion, Kim? You know what I mean? Like, if I went there, I would be talking about it all the time, and I would show more passion and enthusiasm or some sort of emotion. I just felt like she was kind of numb with the whole thing. But I do think it's important that they did shed light on that issue, because as Shanti said, I did learn a lot about the percentage of homelessness and how, you know, not everybody that's homeless is on drugs sometimes. So it's a great way for them to raise awareness. I just wish I could see more of them doing things regarding that issue, not just talk about it in one episode and that's it. Like, I would like to see a continuation.
Yeah, and I think the people talked about that too. They were like, you know what, we hope to see what you do with this type of thing. Like, making it not like it was one episode.
Isn't this the second time that they've done the homeless?
Probably.
Because I think Chloe and Courtney did it before.
And it's just so sad because they are from Los Angeles. And for her to be like, I don't want to be naive anymore about what's going on. Like, I recently relocated to LA 2 months ago, and I already knew about the situation in Skid Row. And I haven't lived here. And Kim's been here for how many years? So for her to be like, you know, I don't want to be naive anymore. Like, and it sucks because when you have so much money and you're this famous, you don't really live a regular lifestyle. So you don't realize what really goes on in the real world. So it's so important that they did that. Hopefully that would raise more awareness and change would happen. But I do understand that change cannot happen with just one person. It takes an entire community. I'm preaching so hard today. I'm just going to stop right now. Sorry, I just love these topics.
No, I totally love it. What do you think, Howard?
I mean, ditto, really. Guinwa pretty much hit the nail on the head. Like, I mean, she told it all. I like when they go in and they do the hardcore stuff, as long as they do the funny stuff, just to balance it out for me.
Yeah.
But I hope they do follow up on it.
Yeah.
Of course. And I love seeing that poem at the Alexandra House.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice poem.
And
it
I
was
shed a
just
tear
nice
or
how
two.
Yeah, I think
she,
that
pampered them.
I know that's what I love too. So it shows that she does have compassion. I think that I totally get what you mean though, because it's kind of like she just had like this serious face. Part of me wonders if she was maybe a little scared for security issues, which is sad to say, but you know, that, and then not only that, but she seems like in a lot of her situations, she has this kind of serious demeanor, you know, and she kind of keeps her lips pressed, and she's like, you know, she's taking
Maybe
it all
because she's
in.
nervous as well.
She's nervous, and she's like wanting people to take her seriously and wants people to make sure that she knows that she's genuine. But I think that sometimes Kim gets in her head and she may get lost in that. But I loved how she did do the Alexandria House and
that was
brought
nice.
the products and everything.
But this might be a little judgmental, but when she first went to visit the homeless, the 3 women that she interviewed, I don't know if you guys thought the same way, but if I was visiting somebody that's homeless and I have this much money, I would definitely not walk in empty-handed, and I'd have something with me. So when I saw her visiting them and interviewing her, I was waiting. I'm like, okay, you're gonna surprise them with something.
Right.
Like, what's next? And she didn't, and it kind of bummed me because she comes from a position of power and status and money. So I would have liked to see that.
Like, change their lives individually.
Exactly.
Like, be like,
That
you know
would have
what?
been nice.
Like, even if it was like 15,000 or something small, like,
Yeah.
she could just been like, I want to give you this.
Even a gift bag, anything.
Or a gift bag with,
Yeah.
like, you know.
KKW. I mean, you know
Even
what
that,
I mean?
or like hygiene products.
Exactly. I mean, whatever the case may be, she could promote her brand too. But I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been nice. It would have
Oh
been
my
nice for her to
gosh.
do that.
Or perfume. They could have used perfume.
Exactly.
Like, you
Oh
know
my
what I'm
gosh.
saying? I don't know. I'm being serious,
no,
you guys.
I'm glad we're like thinking the
Yeah.
same way.
Definitely.
All right.
I would have loved if she would have done that too. I was thinking the exact same thing. Kind of crazy. But a little bit of stats for you is 47,000 homeless people in LA and only 12,000 shelter beds are available. So
Wow.
for people who are saying, well, why don't you just get off the street? It's not always that easy. You know, it's very sad. So I did like learning more myself. I learned a lot more. I didn't know those stats. And so that makes me think of it differently too. And Kim was saying that she hopes that this helps homelessness have like a new face to where not everyone's just so judgmental and that they are actually compassionate and actually, you know, want to further the help that they're doing. So I hope that they really do put a lot in, and I'd like to see like a follow-up episode where they meet with those girls again and say,
I
oh, we're
know.
sorry, we forgot our gift bags, here you go.
That would be nice.
But another topic I wanted to talk about, which was cracking me up, is Chris always has these crazy things that she comes up with. Her new one was that one of her friends had a scribe, and she wanted to hire one, and basically someone who follows her around everywhere and records her conversations and everyone's conversations that she encounters with. So this girl was rolling around. It was too much. The rolly chair where she was just like, I don't know. I feel like we need to find this girl and tweet her because
And have her come on the show.
'Cause
That
she-
would
Oh my
be
god,
good.
I bet she would.
She was
I bet
funny.
she would.
She didn't even talk. Like, she just had a straight face. It must be so hard for her to keep a straight
She
face.
didn't
I
say
know.
one
Like,
word.
Okay, this is the thing. Coming from that, I do come from like a biology background. A scribe is a medical scribe, and a scribe is used in the medical industry,
Yeah.
not in reality TV show Kris Jenner. So that was way too much. Way too much.
I thought she was great though, because she was silent. She didn't have any lines. But the cool thing was, though, is she played the part so well. Because we know that this was probably kind of created to like make a funny thing
I'm
for
pretty
the show.
sure it was fake. I don't think she had a
It was
W2
so
or anything.
fake.
I know,
Like,
but she was like so professional. She was so funny. She was just like straight faced. The only time she laughed was when Chloe was like, "No offense," and she just kind of smiled. But then like that thing where she's like, "All right," Chris was like, "I'm not gonna have a scribe, or I'm gonna only bring it to meetings," and she leaves, and then the girl, she's like scooting her chair around. I was like, I was done. I loved that girl so much.
Shanti, how did you feel
We need
about
to
that?
tweet her.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
tweet
know.
her.
I was bored. I was like, is this all that the producers came up with for this show? It was so staged, especially the part where it's like the confessionals with Chris and Courtney, and Chris was like, okay, I'm gonna go now, and like picked up her purse and walked away, and then it showed the scribe following her. I was like, this is so staged.
It was.
It
but
is,
was funny.
it is.
Oh my God.
It was funny.
It was funny. I
was
love the
great.
part how they were all sitting down at the table, and then Chris comes in with her basket and was like, "Here, you can use this for this, and you
Oh,
can use
yeah.
this." Like, so the scribe would write it down. That part had me rolling.
I
But
know.
thought it
I
was
wonder if
funny.
she was actually typing everything that Chris was saying.
No, I was.
You
I was
know,
like, I
that
feel
would be
like she's not
crazy.
getting all the words.
No,
Like, she's getting
there's no
every
way.
other sentence.
I know. I thought it was.
props out to you.
I thought it was funny though, because obviously Chloe upset her mother by trying to embarrass her in front of the scribe. But then whenever Chris decided to bring the little box, and she had like all the funny things, like what was it, the yeast or something?
Yeah.
I'm like, you could have like, you know, afterwards donated that box to the homeless or something.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
Right.
very true.
She totally could have. I think that would have been funny, because what are they going to do with it? They're probably just going to like throw it away, or they just
Yeah.
use it as a prop for the show, but they should have done that. But I thought that was hilarious, and seeing Chloe's reaction, she was just kind of like, okay, whatever, I had this coming, and like the whole like diaper situation,
I
it
know.
was hilarious.
And by the way, shout out to Chloe, her hair color, that rose gold hair color. Oh my gosh, she rocked it like no other. Right? She looked so
Brings
good.
it.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I
I
loved
loved
it.
it. I
So
loved
good.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
I
of
think
makes
that
me
she
want to
looks-
dye my hair rose gold, but I would never do that. But
just a shout out forewarning because I did have my hair rose gold for a bit.
oh, you did? How did it feel?
I loved it, but it washed out after like a week.
Yeah. I do remember it though. It looked good. Didn't you do it like? When did you do this?
It was like probably like 7 months ago, like for spring.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of remember that now. I liked it. I thought it was cool.
So then when it washed out, did it go back to your normal color, or was it like a weird mousy color?
It was like bleach blonde because they have to bleach your entire hair to do it because it's so light. So when you have a lot of money, you can continuously
Yeah.
change your makeup.
That's so true. But I loved her hair. I thought it was great. One of the other things I wanted to talk about before moving to Kardashian Beauty Breakdown was the whole conversation between Kendall, Khloe, and Kim about Kendall's belly button and how Khloe says she's going to try to get Botox to make her belly button elongated more instead of like sideways. It's got to be. And Kim was like, well, why have I never been offered that? And like it was just an amazing.
I was like, they don't need to do anything else.
I'm like, okay, first world problems.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I wrote down, where is Kylie? Where
pregnant.
has she
She's
been?
pregnant.
No, but like,
This makes me really think that she is pregnant.
Yeah.
Though.
So
this
looks
was
like I get
taped-
to go to Nobu, right?
Oh, I I was hoping you forgot.
No way.
when was this taped though? It had to be at least
3 months ago. It's always 3 months. Usually.
Okay.
And how many? We haven't. I don't think I've even remembered Kylie at all in
No,
this season.
I have not seen her one time.
Yeah.
Whenever she got pregnant, though, it was like it all happened allegedly during the time that she was a part of doing Life of Kylie. That was like the early stages of it. So they got that out of the way pretty quick, I imagine, to move on to, so she could kind of be in hiding. So she pre-taped a bunch of stuff for her show. She pre-taped some YouTube videos, with her products, just so she could bank it all for later. So I think that's definitely what's happening right now. She's kind of, I think she's obviously a little further along than
She has to be
Chloe
showing,
right now.
right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
she has to be
yes.
like, are we gonna see her one time?
No.
We're not going to see her till the baby is already out. I already
Either
said that the
that-
We're
baby's
gonna have
going
to
to be
see her
like
in
2
public.
months, and then we're going to see her.
Well, the
At
thing was,
some point.
Kylie was really upset because she said that the photos of her like walking into like a grocery store or walking into a convenience store or something were photoshopped, which I thought
Yeah.
originally too, but then I saw some photos later that looked like they weren't. You can definitely tell she's pregnant, and I think that she, in her mind, she likes the image of it, and she doesn't want anyone to see her like that, so she kind of wanted to pull like a Beyonce type of thing where it's just like, oh, Beyonce has a baby now. Like, we didn't see many photos of Beyonce pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't want that. So I think she wanted to have the baby and it just be like this magical thing.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. I was just looking up your thing on Botoxing your belly button. So it seems like, well, one, the main people that are looking for this are people that have had children and want to tighten up their stomach.
Oh, Kim.
But it looks like it's not something that works and actually can make your skin
Yeah.
less elastic, it says.
Oh. That's so weird.
Thank you for looking that up for us.
Yeah.
I hope that they don't go for this then, because that
Yeah.
could be a messy episode. But the next thing I want to get into is Kardashian Beauty Breakdown, which we are so excited. Guinwa submitted a segment, and we are excited to let you guys see.
It's a long one, heads up.
In this video, I am recreating a super easy everyday look that's inspired by the gorgeous Kim Kardashian. And it's basically this look over here. Matte face, focus is on the contour. My ring light's all over the place. There we go. The focus is on the contour and the highlight. And then I didn't use any eyeshadows, honestly. I just used whatever product I used on my face. I applied it to my eyes as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, which looks absolutely amazing on every single skin tone, and I created it in about 10 minutes, so it's pretty good for you to do in the morning when you're running late to work or whatever the case may be. Make sure to keep watching, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get right into the tutorial.
Alright guys, so we're going to start with some foundation. Obviously make sure your face is primed first. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend in that foundation with one of my favorite Morphe foundation brushes. Moving on, we're going to start the highlighting process. So highlight and concealing using Shape Tape by Tarte. I'm applying it under my eyes, right onto my forehead, and on my chin as well. And then I'm taking the Real Technique Beauty Blender. I love this beauty blender, by the way. And I'm just going to blend everything in. Next, we're gonna make sure that we set everything in place by applying some Laura Mercier translucent powder. And then we're gonna move on to the contouring. Kim Kardashian is known to be the queen of contouring, so this step is extremely crucial. We're gonna go ahead and use her technique, which basically is drawing a 3 on the side of the face. So she applies it onto the side, starting with the forehead, bringing it all the way down to the jawline. And then you can't forget to also contour your nose, and then we're going to blend everything in with an e.l.f. stippling brush. Now the key to contouring is to make sure that you're blending everything, and then at the same time you are blending it upwards. That would give you more of a lifted look. Next, we're going to go ahead and remove all that translucent powder from under the eye.
And then we're going to move right into bronzing. So I'm applying MAC Give Me Sun bronzer all over my face, basically all over the places that I applied the cream contour. And then I'm taking it down to my neck as well. This is completely optional, but for more of a contour look, I am using the Tarte Contour Stick in Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to give it more of a gray tone. I like a gray tone when it comes to contouring, but I'm just applying it to the outer corners of the face. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some translucent powder right under the contour to define it a little bit more. Moving on to the brows, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just filling in any bold spots that I may have, and then I'm setting everything in with the Anastasia Brow Gel. Moving on to the eyes, we are using the MAC bronzer that we applied to the face to apply it all over the crease, and then I'm also extending it outwards. And then for that shimmer on the eye, I'm using the MAC highlighter. I'm applying it to the inner corners of the eye and to the eyelids, and then I'm going to be using that all over my face in just a second. For the under eye, we're going to go ahead and smoke it out with that same MAC bronzer using a flat brush. And then to give it more of a smoky look, we're using a dark brown shade and we're smoking the lash line. So we're not applying any eyeliner, we're just smoking the lash line. Removing all the translucent powder. Now we're going to go ahead and start highlighting, basically applying this highlighter to the high points of the face. For mascara, we're applying some mascara to the top and lower lashes. Kim Kardashian sometimes does use individual lashes to her bottom lash line as well as her top lash line. But for the sake of this video, I just used some Ardell lashes and applied it to my top lash line and left my bottom lashes pretty natural. I'm going in with a pinkish lip liner, and then I am applying a Inglot matte nude lipstick all over my lips to give us that perfect nude pink lip that Kim always rocks. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, you're so cute.
I learned so much.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you guys learn? Let me quiz you.
I mean, I didn't realize what the whole setting powder does. Like, what does it do?
So basically, it prevents
Or
your
the translucent
concealer
powder.
from like creasing. So sometimes when you apply a lot of makeup, because you have like lines on your face, nobody's perfect. So to prevent that, to prevent the makeup from moving around, you just apply some translucent powder.
And then you just wipe it off.
And then
it
just
kinda
wipe it off.
sticks?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or you blot it.
Exactly.
You blot it in.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What did you
did
learn,
you learn?
Howard?
Well,
Make me proud, Howard. Make me proud.
I learned about the contour, like how it actually works. Because I've always seen like girls do it, but I never really know.
And
Like,
how does it work?
well, it brings out the cheekbones.
It does. It does.
Howard's like, what was it?
Awesome. Awesome.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did an amazing
Good
job.
job.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
And
Thank you.
I'm super excited because Shanti is
Doing
down
one
the
next-
line here is going to be doing a lip kit.
Oh,
I
you
finally
are?
got my first lip kit
So excited.
today.
So I'm excited
So I'm
to
gonna be
see.
trying it this week, and I'll make a little vid, show you guys what I think. It looks like a nice fall color,
Yeah.
so it's perfect.
Yeah, we won't tell you exactly what shade yet, but you'll have to just wait and see. So, do you guys have anything else to add to this? I liked the episode. I thought it was great. I'm excited to see, hopefully, this next week. I'm not sure if we'll be here or not, but there might be some sort of Thanksgiving episode, so we'll see what happens. But what do you guys think?
I don't have anything else to say.
I liked the episode. I thought it was just so funny. I was cracking up.
Yes.
Random reasons. But yeah, I'm excited about the Thanksgiving episode.
I know, definitely.
Happy Thanksgiving, you guys, just in case we're not here next week.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Have an amazing time. Spend it with your family. Have an amazing time with your family.
Be
and
thankful.
Be thankful.
And grateful.
And this is unrelated, but if you want to check out my video closer to Thanksgiving, I'm coming out with top 5 things that millennials do for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's a great idea, Dakota. Good for
Thank
you.
It's going to be really funny. I'm incorporating a lot of fun stuff. And another thing is I I went to Kim's book signing 2 years ago twice. So I have an extra signed copy of Selfish that I recently listed on eBay. So I'll put the link in the description.
Oh,
in the
hey,
comments
way to
below.
promote.
Check it out. It's like original. Like it's actually like a thing. Like I know that sometimes people sell things and there's like fake autographs.
Yeah.
But like I literally have my meet and greet photo where she's signing the book. So there's proof. But I can't wait for the next event. I hope we can all go and like take a photo with one of them. It's going to be fun.
That would be fun.
Definitely. But where can everyone find you guys on social media again?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Shanti_Christina.
And you guys already know where to find me on social media. So to spice things up, make sure you guys check out my beauty and empowerment blog, which is www.shadesofglam.com.
And you guys can find me on Instagram at Howard the Third. That's Howard the 3RD.
And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. We will see you guys next time, and we will keep up with you later. Bye.
That passed.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.